If you're out on the road, bum bum bum, feeling lonely and so cold, bum 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 bum, all you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train where you lead.
What song
I
is
will follow.
this?
It's Gilmore Girls.
Oh my God.
Y'all, she think I be kidding when I be like,
Oh
I'm gonna
my
do a theme song
God.
every episode. I'm gonna do it till I run out of ideas.
Guys, I have not watched Gilmore Girls. Courtney doesn't like me because of it, but
Yeah.
I now know the theme song.
Yeah, you lucky you cute or whatever.
I know the theme song
Yes, yes,
now.
yes.
Girl. Shall I? Shall
Go
you?
ahead.
I don't remember who did it last time.
I don't either.
Me either. Anywho, welcome back to your husband's podcast, the podcast where we talk all book shit.
All book shit.
All book shit. I'm your girl, Kim.
I'm Court.
And, well, today we got a fun episode for you. Nothing too serious. We're not
Mhm.
deep diving into a book or anything like that, but
Yep.
it's gonna be a fun one. We needed a palate cleanser.
Right. Today we wanted to just share basically the books that we didn't finish.
We did not.
For
DNF.
whatever reason. Yeah, DNF.
DNF.
DNF. This is the
DNF.
DNF episode.
Have you ever thought about writing a book?
About what?
Writing a novel, a story, fiction? I don't know.
Are you saying that because you think I'm funny?
Should I say yes?
I don't know. No, I really have though. I've thought about it, and I've thought about it because I read so many thrillers, and I'm just like, damn, Courtney, you can probably come up with your own thriller book.
Yeah.
Like I could take my time, do it in maybe a year or two, write a really good thriller,
Mm-hmm.
and see how it turns out. So I be thinking about it, but I don't know. I haven't gotten to it yet.
Girl, I say why not? Why
Are you
not?
are you gonna try to write a book? Is it
I've
on your mind?
I've been thinking about it. I want to say what? It's 2025. I've been thinking about it since 2023.
Really?
Funny thing is that obviously it's going to be romance.
Okay. Yes.
The thing is, so I like stories that intertwine with each other. So I guess it would be a series of 3.
Yeah.
A series of 3, and not to kind of give away a lot of it cuz it is, let's say, it takes place in the world of what my career is, let's just
Yeah.
say. But first one would be love triangle
Okay.
because I have to do that type of trope.
Okay.
Second one would be, I think it's enemies to lovers.
Okay.
Love that trope. And the last one would be reignited love.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
I'm considering like adventurous type love.
Yeah.
So it might take place in like another country or something like that. But I've thought about it. I have like a lot
Yeah.
kind of not written down, but I've thought this shit through, girl.
More than I have.
I have thought it through. Like I have character names and everything like that.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to write a book.
See, if I did one, I would want to do maybe like I have to brush up on my Grey's Anatomy to do like a medical murder mystery or something. But
That would
I
be
don't know, maybe
so
like a detective
cool.
novel or something, or I probably
Detective, oh come
have
on.
to watch.
Detectives have good ass stories though.
Yeah,
You
but
can do almost anything.
I'm watching a detective show, so I kind of got to get that shit together.
Which
So I don't
one?
know. I don't watch detective shows.
Oh,
I
you
don't know.
don't. I thought you said you were. Whoops.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. What about a medical mystery? I kind of like that. That's a vibe.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I can do like Grey's Anatomy meets mm Grey's Anatomy meets what's that damn show called? With Annalise
Fahrenheit 9. No.
with Annalise Keating. How to Get Away with
Oh, How to Get Away
Murder.
with Murder. That's a.
That's cute.
That was
What y'all
such a good
think? That's cute, ain't it?
show. I
Yeah,
say do it. Girl, do it. I say do it. Girl, do it.
I'm gonna do that. All right,
We getting into it?
let's do it.
Oh, girl, DNF. This is a DNF episode. You want to go first?
Yes. So
Hit
I'm
'em
gonna
up. Hit
start
'em
with
up.
a book that I wouldn't want to write a type of book about. Let me get it. Okay. So this is The Woman in the Window.
In the window.
And so this book, I don't know what year this book came out off the top of my head. But this was before I started reading, which was back in 2023.
In the
But I don't
window.
know. I was at the store and I think I was just reading the back of the book and I thought, it was interesting. I was like, oh, it's a thriller. It's interesting. It's not that thick of a book. So I was like, let me give it a shot. So the main character is Anna Fox. And she lives alone in New York City. She drinks wine most of the time. Probably too much wine. She watches movies. She just kind of hangs out in her apartment, but she watches her neighbors. Then she has a next door neighbor family. They move in, mother, father, son, and they, seem, perfect, happy, and all that. But then one night she sees something out of the window that she shouldn't see. And then secrets kind of go on from there. And so when I read that, I was like, okay, cool. But I think I got maybe halfway through the book, and at that point, I should have just saw it through. But she still was just drinking that wine and kept drinking that wine and kept drinking that wine. I'm like, but you probably not even really seeing nothing. You just drunk at this point. But nothing was just really happening outside of her just looking out the window, spying on her neighbors, drinking the wine, her wrestling with her thoughts. That was it. I was just like, what am I doing with my time right now? So I quit.
I'm
That's
so
why I stopped.
sorry. I'm just
I'm
laughing.
so serious.
She just drinking that wine.
That's all she was doing. And I'm just like, is
That
it
book is honestly too thick to just simply be about drinking wine. And I would be mad as hell if I had to
yeah.
read that many pages when this bitch is just drunk.
But typically thrillers like this, I feel like, when it gets to it, it gets juicy. And
Okay.
so I probably should have finished it because, like I said, I got 50% through and I should have finished it. Should
Yeah.
have saw it through, but I didn't. But it could have ended really stupid, like some thrillers do, and that
Mm.
would have pissed me off even more. But I just said nope. I'm gonna just put it back on the bookshelf. Maybe I'll come back to it. But
Mm-mm.
here we are, a couple years later, didn't go back to it.
We're not going to go back to
So
it.
that's my first one.
DNF.
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 Yeah, she got it.
Oh Lord.
That's just how we're going to do this episode today.
How much y'all want to guess? Kim's first one is a romance.
They are all romances. All romances. They understand something. I can be picky when it comes to these romances. Like you can be picky when it comes to your thrillers.
Yeah, that's
Again,
true.
reiterate. Courtney's thing is thrillers. My thing is romances. We have other genres that we really, really love. She likes historical fiction. I like dystopian.
Yes.
But
Yes.
my God, we have to be picky at some points.
Yeah, yeah. Everything doesn't need to be a book.
Everything, girl. There's just also
Everything's
some
not a winner.
topics. Everything's not a winner.
Yeah.
And there's some topics or some, I guess, what tropes I'm not here for. And this
Yeah.
is the first one. My first DNF. Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Let me tell you something.
That author sounds familiar.
I did not make it far in this book. She has more information about that last book than I do. I'm going to read you the quick synopsis and I'm going to tell you what's the problem. I'm going to tell you why I did not make it far, okay? This birthday girl follows a 19-year-old Jordan who, after being evicted with her boyfriend Cole, moves into his father, Pike's house. She falls in love with a dad who's 39 or 36. Ew.
Wait, how old is she again?
She's 19. I can't put myself in that. I can't. I exited out of that relationship with that book immediately
Wait,
because
so how far did you get?
I think I got maybe 3 chapters. I my thing is I do like to being somebody that likes dystopian books, I do not like to connect to the characters in like a dystopian world, but I can connect to them. And when it's romance, I would like to connect with the character. And girl, it was just icky.
Yeah. Not icky.
It was icky. I'm just like, I could not put myself in the shoes of being a 19-year-old dating. I think he was 36 or 38, one of the two.
Yeah.
And it's your man's pappy.
Yeah.
That it was gonna. I mean, from what I hear, it ended up they were soulmates apparently, and I don't care to find out. So
Did you stop with that book or did you try another Penelope Douglas book?
I stopped with that book. I'm sure Penelope's great though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You sure she's doing her thing? You just
I'm
not gonna
sure
find out.
I think she's super, super probably successful, and I love her for that.
Yeah.
I don't love me for this.
That's honest.
So we DNF.
Okay. DNF.
Yeah, Courtney. we got something going on.
Oh, if only those of y'all listening, just listening, could see us do the DNF. Cool. Go to YouTube and see it. All right.
There you go.
So next book, I think this one falls more in the horror category, which I'm not really sure why. I feel like it should be more thriller, but when I went to Barnes and Nobles and got it, it was in the horror section. But it's a Darcy Coates book, Dead of Winter. There are a lot of Dead of Winter's book out there, by the way. Like there's a lot of books called Dead of Winter.
I'm surprised they permit it.
Yeah,
Copyright, right?
yeah. So I was just like, okay, I kind of it was a couple of people that I follow on Instagram, and they were talking about this book. I was like, okay, cool. Let me give it a try. Then I thought the cover was pretty, and I was like, okay. And then I thought the cover felt nice. Do not judge me, guys. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And then
The feel matters.
it
It
does.
does.
And then of course the next obvious thing I did was turn the book over and read the back. So this girl, she
I
joins
don't
a
do that.
tour group, and they're going into the Rocky Mountains, and she wants a chance to put away the ghosts of her past. Um,
Okay.
but it's winter. But it's a cold snowstorm. It comes through the region, and the group is forced to take shelter in an abandoned cabin. So all these people, they don't know each other. Um, but in the nighttime, at some point, the tour guide, he goes missing, and they eventually wake up, and he's he's dead. He's good and dead.
Jesus.
So 8 strangers are stuck together. Someone's a killer, and everybody's kind of getting knocked off one by one. You have to figure out who the killer is. So I'm thinking, okay, solid book. And I've read a couple books like that where they've went on some sort of trip, during the wintertime, and, wake up, one person's dead and you have to find a killer. And they knock people off one by one.
The
I've read books
description
like that.
sounds amazing.
It does. And so I was just like, okay, I'm like, I read it from my Instagram girlies. They can't go wrong. This can't go wrong. My spidey senses was telling me this is going to be
Yeah.
good. No. So I get into the book, and this honestly might be another one that I got maybe 50% into. They wasn't doing shit at all.
It was no fun murder mystery type of thing.
No,
Even creepy murder mystery type of thing.
no, not really. I mean, did anybody outside of Torque? I'm trying to think that I get to anyone's death, but I don't think I did. And it was short chapters, and I'm a fan of short chapters. I really
Yeah.
am.
Facts.
And I just felt like it was gonna. I don't know. I thought it was gonna build up to something get really juicy, and it didn't. And my patience, wore out, which is already short, anyways. So I
I
put it
feel
aside,
that.
and I
I
was
feel
like,
that.
maybe I'll come back to it, another winter. I didn't
Yeah.
come back to it another winter, and I'm not coming back to it in this winter. So, nope,
It don't get very cold here in Georgia, so I don't recommend. I'm just kidding.
it really doesn't.
No.
So I had to, you'll do it with me. DNF.
DNF. 100%.
Weird.
The way you described it though, seriously, it sounded like I was like, oh, okay, I might be interested in this.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
We gonna DNF
Wasn't
it,
it?
baby.
It
It
wasn't it
wasn't
for
it.
me. Nope.
It wasn't it.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm gonna rock you with this next one.
Okay.
This one,
Not the nervous laugh.
this is another one that has to do with just such a weird, random ass trope.
Okay.
I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm not a very religious person, but even I was like, this is kind of weird. Okay, it's oh my god. The book is Priest by Sierra Simone.
Okay.
Yes. A taboo romance about Father Tyler Bell, a Catholic priest who breaks his vow of celibacy after falling in love with a woman named Poppy. Let me tell you something. When the book has a woman named Poppy, I know some freaky weird shit is going to happen. I don't know. I've had other protagonists named Poppy. Fine.
Like in people we meet on vacation.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But this was a bit this was a bit much for me.
Okay.
It was a lot, like on a scale of 1 to 5 of spice, it was a 14 because it was just straight fucking.
Oh, Dios mío.
Yes, and guys, he uses holy water
During sex?
as lube. It was too much. It was too much. The topic
My
of it,
God.
the topic just it was a lot. It was a lot. I think you understand why
Yeah.
I couldn't make it through the book. I think I don't need to explain any further.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
It's freaky.
It's uncomfortable and it's unsettling.
It's that's a good word for it. It was
Mhm.
just unsettling. And again, I'm not a super religious person. So ultimately that didn't bug me as much. It was just it all mixed into one sandwich of what the fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm also not really into that type of way to describe spiciness.
Yeah.
Like when the level is a little too high for me, I'm just like, I feel a little weird.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I like a good mix. There was no plot. There we go. No plot, lots of spice. I like a good bit of plot with my spice. And
Just sex, 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 sex.
yeah, that priest was horny. Well, he broke his vow.
I'm still stuck on holy water being lube.
He used holy water to fuck
Can
her.
can we talk about how out of pocket that is?
That was so the book was out of pocket. The book, and she has
Hmm.
three. She has three in the series.
Oh.
But you know what, Sierra?
Oh.
Sierra Simone, good for you, because you have three books and I have none.
I haven't read any more of her books.
No, but I'm sure she's very successful.
Okay, I have to go
Mm-hmm.
look her up. I
Yep.
mean, I don't know if
And girl, you got a freaky ass mind.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for you.
Oh.
And I'm happy for you. Just not for me.
Yeah.
Shout out though. Shout out.
Um,
You I have nothing more to say about that one. DNF.
DNF.
Yeah. We're getting really good at
One
that.
of these books, maybe our last three we can do, or our last ones we can do it at the same time.
Yeah, ready? One, two. Yeah, okay. Not now. Not
No, right.
now. We'll
Okay.
prepare in a minute.
Okay. All right. My last book, Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison.
Oh God.
Well, don't let the title throw you off. So Rachel's books are horror. I believe they all fall under
Okay, pop
horror.
off, Rachel.
And so I've read a couple. I've read Cackle, and Cackle was more. Hmm, it was a cozy witch read.
I was gonna say sounds witchy.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. Like favorite 5 out of 5.
Overall.
Totally recommend. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep reading some more of her books, and then I read Black Sheep by her, and I don't really know what category to put Black Sheep under because I still don't quite understand it. A year and a half later,
Yeah.
um, over there, The Return. Read The Return, like a star and a half. Not good.
Damn.
Finish it, but not good. But anyway, so her books are like either about witches or werewolves or vampires, um, something in the supernatural world. And this one is a warehouse novel,
Okay.
warehouse, werewolf novel. So in the book, the main character, her name's Rory. Her name's Rory, and she had to move back to her hometown because her twin sister was pregnant, estranged from the baby's father, and she needed support and everything. So blah blah blah. So she came back home to support her sister. And she went to a bar one night and she ran into like someone that she somewhat used to date, almost an old flame. Um, but then she ended up hitting a large animal when she
Ooh.
was like in her car, and when she got out, she got attacked. But she miraculously survived the attack. But
Girl,
then everything
Jesus.
started to, look and feel a little different. I think at that point, obviously, she was turned into a werewolf,
Okay.
and but she didn't necessarily talk about it with anyone. I guess she didn't know how to feel about it. So the thing with Rachel's books, they're too drawn out for me, like
Mm.
for no reason. I don't know why I was so drawn to Cackle, but I was. But the other books, they eventually did get to the point, but I was just like, ah. But then I got here, and I think I got about 60% through, and I was just like, I
Okay.
love myself more than this. I'm not reading this
I
anymore.
don't blame you.
So I put the shit back on the bookshelf, and I keep looking at it because I'm like, oh, it's such a pretty cover. Maybe I should get. No, I'm not going back to it. I'm not.
She did her big one with Cackle and then just it fell off here. It's
Yeah.
kind of like in
For
TV
me,
shows.
but a lot of
Yeah.
people really, like all of her books, and a lot of people like this one, but I'm just not a lot of people.
Maybe it was just the pacing. Maybe it was just you didn't connect with the subject matter. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, her books are a little hard to find the plot. Couldn't,
Mm.
couldn't, I don't know.
Like, where are we
I couldn't,
going, girl?
yeah, like where are we going with this? Does it need to be? And I'm about to say it doesn't even need to be this long. It's not that long at all, as you some of you can see. It's not that thick of a book.
Yeah. It looks like a quick read, you know?
Yeah, it's
Especially for you.
a little over 300 pages.
Yeah.
That's not bad, but I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I was just not interested, and I was like,
Okay.
nah.
Pop
I
off.
was like, I'll find something else to read.
What is the name of it again?
Such sharp teeth.
Well, such sharp teeth. You're going into the
DNF.
DNF. We're
That
getting
was
so good and a
I feel
little
like a
scary.
football player now.
A little bit.
Like a defensive backer.
I
Mm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big football fan. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. You ready for my DNF?
Yes.
I don't know. I think you've read this author.
Okay.
Because we have nothing in common, but I could be wrong. I could be miserably wrong.
Now we don't have nothing in common. They're gonna be like, why the fuck are they friends then?
No. Nothing in common with the books we chose today. That's what I mean. We have no DNFs together at the moment.
Okay.
This is a Tessa Bailey book. Have you
Okay.
read Tessa Bailey?
No.
No. Okay, that's fine.
I
That's fine.
haven't. But I've heard great
But
things
you
about
know
her.
of her.
Yeah, I know you like her books though.
Some.
Some. Okay.
Some. I'm no stranger to Tessa Bailey. I've read Hook, Line, and Sinker and the adjacent book where it's the protagonist's sister's book. I've read it. It wasn't my absolute favorite. It was a fun read. Not a, nothing crazy. Tessa Bailey has a way of describing her spicy scenes that I'm just not a fan of, but it's still a fun read. I got through the book because I liked the story. The story was actually good. This one I did not finish.
Okay.
I did not finish. And that is going to be, what is it? Fix Her Up.
Fix her up.
Fix Her Up.
Fix her up. Okay, got it. Okay.
Quick synopsis. Former baseball star Travis Ford returns to his hometown after an injury, ends his career, and takes a job at Georgie Castle's family construction business.
Okay.
Brother's best friend.
Okay.
Don't mind that trope. The trope is fine for me. He's an asshole. They do fake dating. That's also the trope. They do fake dating.
Okay.
Because Georgie wants to be taken seriously. Cool, fine. Not my issue. That's not my issue. I don't like it when my protagonist is thirsty for a man.
Okay.
I do not know. Because again, I like, especially with romance, I like to really relate, really get into that. Girl, why are you thirsty for a man?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I do not like it. And Travis was such an asshole for the bulk of it because his life is so hard.
Yeah.
His career is over. And it's like, get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
We're in real life. It's not all. He was just very about him.
Yeah.
And Georgie was given pick me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. It's just, and then the spicy scenes kind of correlated. He was, how can I describe him? Granted, I know everybody likes their own thing, but with he was he was he was
not good at sex.
No, he was rough.
He was a rough. Oh.
He was rough.
Oh, was he like put the belt around the throat type of no?
I guess maybe rough is not a good way.
No.
Domineering.
Okay.
Domineering. So he was definitely a dom, and
Okay.
Poppy was definitely a sub.
Yeah.
Which is great and all, and that's a kink, and people love it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh, just saying that reminds me of this book called Praise by Sarah Kate. Which
I've heard of it, never read it.
I don't think you're gonna like it. If you didn't like that, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, probably not. It's just
Okay.
and with Poppy already being like, oh, but I can help. Let me be nice to the sad boy. I'm just like, no.
Okay.
No. So, and I got through most of this book, but I did
Sounds
not
like
finish it. I did not finish it. And I felt like she gave more than what he gave.
Yeah.
In this type of fake dating relationship. You can obviously tell they like each other and yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. It always ends up together. But I don't know. I don't like my protagonist thirsty. I like a yearner. I like a man that is yearning for his woman, is after his woman, like, oh my God, this is the woman of my life, the woman of my dreams. But that was not this book. So I'm just like, it was going to be a DNF for me, baby. And it was.
So what you're saying is Fix Her Up is a
DNF.
DNF.
We're getting very good at that. Definitely DNF. We will be doing another one of these
We have to.
probably in the future because
We have to.
you got to understand we
Mhm.
like to do this now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That
That's
was
a
a
thing.
DNF girl. And I'm sure down the line there's going to be tons more DNF. So you have a long list. And I'm pretty sure I have several other ones. I just have to look them up.
See, I was about to say honestly, the only reason I can remember my DNFs is because on my Fable account, I have a section for did not finish books.
I don't have a
So
Fable account. So that's would have been helpful for me probably.
that's the only way I can remember and
Remember it.
and, and track everything. I have all these little book apps.
Because then you'll block it out of your mind.
Hmm.
But these stuck with me, girl.
Yeah.
These stuck with me. And I don't regret DNFing them hoes. So yeah,
It'd be like that.
it'd be like that sometimes. Anything else to share? Anything else to say?
I don't think so. We're gonna let you guys go.
We're gonna wrap it up.
And
Unlike
yeah,
the priest who did not.
because he used the holy water as lube. I'm still stuck on that
He
one.
he had Jesus on his side. That was it.
What do you mean?
That's why he didn't have to wrap it up.
Oh,
The Lord saves. I hate
God.
myself sometimes. Wrap it up, Courtney. Wrap it up for the love of God.
We're just gonna let you guys go. We'll see you next time. Again, I'm your girl Court.
I'm Kim.
This is your husband's podcast.
I'm so sorry.
Please tell your now it's weird. Please tell your husband that we said hi. Now we sound
Not
thirsty.
your priest. Not your priest. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.